The marching music for the parade and ceremony is provided by the combined band made up of members of the SAF Band, the SPF Band, Singapore NCC Command Band, and the NPCC Band. The combined band is led by Band Conductor Military Expert 5 Stephen Tan Ai Ki and Drum Major Military Expert 1 Josh Chua King Hui. The pack is Singapore's main battle tank, the Leopard 2 SG, together with the Mobile Column Commander Colonel NS Chin Chi Wai and Brigadier General Retired Colin Tessera, one of the participants of the first Mobile Column in 1969. The Leopard 2 SG is fast, lethal, and very well armored, and that's why it's considered one of the finest in the world. And just in case your screens skew your perspective, these mean machines are incredibly intimidating. When you see them up close, each of them is about 3 meters tall and weighs in at 55 tons. Close behind is the Hunter, newly commissioned this year. It's the Army's first fully digitalized armored fighting vehicle. Its operators have a 360-degree view and can even control the Hunter's weapon system remotely. The Bionics is next up, and it's an armored fighting vehicle that dominates the front line with its remarkable mobility and firepower. It also comes with heightened safety features like rear view cameras. And how about this for an all-terrain tracked carrier? The versatile Bronco can maneuver in different types of terrain. Here comes the T-Rex infantry carrier vehicle. This homegrown vehicle can accommodate up to 12 troops, ensuring that our infantry can move swiftly and safely across the battlefield. You're looking at the Belrex Protected Combat Support Vehicle, which protects our soldiers with its superior firepower. And don't be deceived by the size of the Light Strike Vehicle Mark II. It looks nifty, but it still packs quite the punch with its anti-tank missiles and grenade launchers. Serving the battlefield are our unmanned aerial vehicles. These can collect critical information while keeping our troops out of harm's way. Here's the Artillery Formation's HIMARS system, firing its GPS-guided rockets up to 70 kilometers away. Surprisingly nimble as well, reaching speeds of nearly 100 kilometers per hour. Safari weapon locating radar detects rocket fire against us with its early warning technology. It's one of the latest and finest pieces in the artillery. Nothing stands in the way of the Combat Engineer's L2 Armored Engineer Vehicle, which effortlessly clears physical obstacles for troops. And you've already seen this from earlier, the M3G float bridges, which enabled our artillery to fire a 21-gun salute in the Marina Bay. In fact, it can carry up to 3 5-tonner trucks. The mobility support system is a new addition to the combat engineers. That rolled-up platform helps our tracked and wheeled vehicles over soft ground. Meanwhile, the Signals Formation's VSAT subscriber detachment helps the Army's different units communicate during joint operations. Here's another new addition to our arsenal. The wheeled recovery vehicle can secure and recover all wheeled vehicles used by the Army thanks to its recovery capacity of 35 tons. Making its NDP debut, the Aster 30 air defense system, which can engage multiple air threats simultaneously. The system is also incredibly lean, requiring just 3 people to man. That's the MP Star and the Spider, an armed advanced missile.
Over the years, the SAF and Home Team have contributed to global peace and security through peace support, counter-piracy, humanitarian assistance, and disaster relief operations. Our brave men and women in uniform have flown our Singapore flag high, going above and beyond to make Singapore proud. They have made a real difference in people's lives and have earned the recognition of our international partners. Without hesitation, they have answered the call of duty at short notice, serving in foreign lands and seas in harsh conditions, far away from home and loved ones. This is our strength in action.
Now this hardware, not just for show, they're more than capable of making a difference in the field. And here are yet more examples. The specialized marine craft are some of the smallest vessels in our Singapore Navy, yet these interceptors are built for speed. Twin engines at their rear churn out some 5,000 horses together. And helping fight terror is the combatant craft Medium, deploying our divers for special ops at short notice. This nifty boat can carry up to 15 troops, and it zips along at speeds of up to 40 knots. The Protector unmanned surface vessel looks like just another inflatable boat, but its remotely controlled navigation and weapons suite means it's more than capable of patrolling piracy hotspots like the Gulf of Aden. Next, the Scan Eagle UAV is capable of locking in on enemy targets far over the horizon. They paint a target for our frigate's Harpoon missiles over vast distances, even as we strike concurrently in the air with the Aster and underwater with our submarines' torpedoes. These weapons come in a variety of sizes, but each carries with it devastating effects. RSCF is also big on disaster relief. The Army's water purification units have been deployed to flood-hit regions, turning unpotable water into clean drinking water. The SCDF's DART Urban Search and Rescue Vehicle takes our personnel to the disaster scene. The men here highly skilled in multiple types of search and rescue operations and firefighting. Rounding the column up so far is Mobile Column Sergeant Major Master Warrant Officer Neo Boon Kui.
Against an uncertain global landscape, the threats we face are becoming more complex. They can strike unexpectedly, threatening our loved ones and our way of life. Over the years, the SAF and Home Team have strengthened their integration to enhance readiness and provide joint security responses in the air, land, and sea. National agencies and individual Singaporeans have also played their part in building Singapore's ability to overcome any emergency. Whatever challenges lie ahead, we can be assured that the SCF and Home Team stand ready to respond to any security threat and that Singaporeans will rally together towards securing our Singapore.
But keeping Singapore safe and secure at home is also a big task. Appearing in formation are our bikes from the SAF and home team. Among them in black are our rapid deployment troops, the first respondents when terror strikes. Next, the Peacekeeper protected response vehicles which help defend urban installations. They're hardy and flexible, providing the perfect shell for troops. Here come the vehicles from our CBRE engineers, capable of neutralizing any bomb threat. And in the event of a public security incident, these fast response and urban emergency response cars can get to the scene swiftly. Responding in serious incidents are our police tactical vehicles, highly versatile and armored to protect our officers. I'm sure you're familiar with the SCDF's Red Rhino, which helps get our firefighters to the scene of the blaze in double quick time. And close behind are the unmanned firefighting machines and a series of robots that are able to detect and fight fire autonomously. Fighting fires and deploying rescues at sea is the all-new Dart amphibious vehicle unveiled only late last year. It transitions from land to water in just 15 seconds. Supporting them are the fire medical vehicles which can fight fires and provide medical relief at the same time, providing crucial support in emergencies. And capping off the segment is the combined platform ladder 60, which, as the name suggests, extends 60 meters high or as tall as a 20-story building.
National service began in 1967 amidst a period of uncertainty and hardship. The Merdeka Generation were the early batches to serve national service and grew up during Singapore's struggle for independence. We salute our Merdeka Generation for building national service to become a key national institution. As we move forward, every generation of NS men continues to build on our pioneers' commitment and will to defend our country. Every one of us must play our part in safeguarding our home, our loved ones, and our way of life. As we live the dreams of our pioneers, let us continue to be pioneers of our future. For this is our strength, our Singapore.
And now here's a tribute to our Merdeka Generation. 39 individuals from the various services rolling in to a thunderous reception. Soldiers, airmen, policemen, firefighters, even those from the Navy, who all played their part to secure their new home. The crowd here well aware of the sacrifices that these men have made in the early years. And this is the first time that our Merdeka Generation is being featured so prominently, collectively at the National Day Parade. What a way to recognize our Merdeka Generation, some might say on the grandest national stage of all, the National Day Parade. And if you thought everything went by too quickly, you can catch the column again tomorrow as it heads to the heartland. Some of these vehicles will roll into Bishan, Geylang Serai, Jurong East, Punggol and Woodlands.